ships because it's got a vehicle. Speaking of like, he's like, oh, Vicky Beck, that's a writer's name. Speaking of writing, I finally had a chance to go through the feedback that I got from my development editor, because so I got 9 pages. I got 9 pages of feedback on my novel, including like chapter by chapter stuff and whatnot, and so I've written out a whole like changes and all that I need to make, and like I've gone through this. I've gone through this, and like I've annotated. I've got an annotated version of this that I've saved, which basically has my like action points on it for all the things I need to change and update for my novel to make it so much better, and I'm yeah, cool, Sarah, and like I can't wait to, because the feedback I got from this development editor, I'm aware like I paid them to read my novel and like give me feedback and such, but I've got some really positive feedback from them, and like they have said they don't really have good writing advice, but they know where things are wrong, and they also work as a literary agent as well, so they know the industry, and they know sort of what helps with sort of queries and book sales and such, so they can point things out, and they've given some really good stuff that I can't wait to put, and like now I'm so excited to just make the entire book so much better, because like some of the feedback and such is just has been so good, because one of the things that I'm aware is that I am allergic to exposition. I really like, instead of sort of I really like, so one of the lines I have in my novel, which I really like, but also it also could be seen as just really confusing and like out of nowhere, is like one of the like the main character is going about her day and whatnot, and there are people who don't like her all about the place, and one of them's like, oh, she's the reason crabs can vote now, and then the main character's like, yeah, that's technically true, but you know what, whatever, just carries on, and we don't go into it, because I kind of think it's more interesting that I think it creates a more interesting world to like have sort of have like, you know, the line, she's the reason crabs can vote, and not really expand on that, because then you're thinking like, what could that mean? Then you like fill in, then you like have ideas of like, what does that mean? Does that mean X? Does that mean Y? And such, and that kind of almost implies a bigger world, and a deeper world without needing it to be explicitly said. But maybe I do that too much, and maybe like I need to be a bit more explicit with some things, you know. Yo, Fuzzy Flanders! Yeah, I had a lot of thoughts about soft implied versus explicit world building. Yeah. Urchin, that, yeah, like so like, Dark Souls way of exposition. Yeah. I'm also crap. I hate when characters download me all the rules. Yes. I'm trying to be very show don't tell. I'm very kind of, but I think I think, yeah. I think I need to be a bit more. I need to be a bit more clear with some things, and like she's like, my development really pointed this out. However, like some of the stuff that the stuff from my from her review is like, so thank you for sending me this. You are a very good writer, and there is a lot that is really great about this story. And I think you should be very proud of what you